course. Yeah, blessings we are reap and we coursing on full. Oh, in a rise and boast.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I know it's been like 3 weeks, but with these increasing curfews, and joining 12 o'clock hours and then 4 o'clock hours, it's been really hard trying to get these apartments, filmed because I work during the week, I also work on the weekends, but nonetheless, I'm trying to figure out a new content schedule so that I can fit more filming into my weeks so that I won't have to rely on the weekends. Because when we go up on the weekend, we're locked down, and that isn't cute for a YouTuber unless I'm locked down at a villa or a hotel. So yeah, I'm gonna try to get that done and get back to my apartments, but as per the title, this week we're gonna be talking about how I actually made $1 million from $0. Meaning I started this business. I don't know if some of you guys might have known I had a Polaroid company, or have, still do. And I mean, it kind of has been inactive, and I'm not really ready to go into that story. But a part of it is because a couple months ago, I got the page deactivated, or let me not say that. Somebody actually hacked into the page and deactivated it. And it happened around that time where some series of events was happening in my life. And I didn't realize until a couple days after. And then it came down to like a couple weeks where I was like, okay, I need to make some money now. And when I went back on Instagram, it was gone and vanished. They removed the page, removed the post. So now when you search for it, the only thing you're seeing is user not found. And the email is no longer attached to an Instagram account. But I did try to make a new account. I just haven't gotten around to actually putting my focus back into it. It was really my baby. I'm not sure how I feel about it yet because I still have a sore spot for what happened, but we'll see. I kind of sold like Polaroid printers and Polaroid cameras and film like this, which I really loved, and that really kept me through a good bit of university, and it was also a little bit of a passion project because I was traveling overseas and I was on social media a lot too, and I realized that a lot of these celebrities and artists are like using Polaroid images. Even companies like local companies like KFC, they had an ongoing ad and they were using Polaroid images in the ad. And I was like, I've never seen this sold anywhere locally, so I decided that I was gonna do it. Some challenges I faced were that because the items were over the $50 threshold of what you can, ship into Jamaica, it started to get a little bit expensive, but I was committed to it because I know there are a lot of business locally, like where you guys go to buy furniture, Courts, Active, all them places. Those items that they sell are way over the $50 mark, and they cater to a specific group of people. So if I wanted to sell Polaroid cameras, it's just something that I needed to put my mind to and know that this is what the price would have to be. And if I'm only focusing on a niche, it won't please the mass, and it sure did. And people really love the idea. I appreciate all the support I got for it. But yeah, some tips I did to make that $1 million in 5 months was that I pretty much chose a unique business idea, or you guys can actually find a niche. Like, you have to choose something that is true to you or something that you believe in. So if you realize that everybody create one clothing store, don't go create a clothing store just because it thinks it'll work for somebody else, because what works for somebody else might not work for you. So if you really like clothes, you have to think about what kind of clothes you're going to sell. So if say you like androgynous clothing, make sure you sell androgynous clothing, because you will be able to speak on it passionately and well, because you have knowledge about that. And even if you let's say you like something like what somebody else is doing, don't be afraid to go at it, because two people can like the same thing, and two people can do the same things, and two people can have the same amount of success. So you just have to stay focused, choose a unique idea. If you know that you like clothing, like I've been using as an example, and say somebody else out there sell the same type of skirt, sell it in a different way, sell it in a combo that somebody has never seen before, how you would style it or something like that. So you just have to be creative. And I started off by only having like goods for pre-order. So when I started off, I didn't have any money, and I was scared to put that out because I know how people feel about pre-order. But again, I had to become comfortable with it. So I offered pre-order for the cameras and the film, and that took off really well. I got like 5 pre-orders in the first week that I started out, and I was so happy. When I got the first pre-order, I was like over the moon, until it got into like the second month where I started to save so that I could actually purchase stock from a supplier, and I did. And then after the second month, I started investing a lot more into marketing, like promotions on Instagram, Facebook. People use Instagram and Facebook all throughout the day, 24/7. You cannot lose when you believe in your business, or you believe in your product or your service, and you promote it. You literally cannot lose. If one person sees it and you get a sale from that person, you have to realize that it's a chain effect, that somebody else is gonna see it, they purchase from you, somebody else might see it on them and come back and purchase it from you as well. So you have to believe in promotions. I also did a lot of influencer marketing where I paid influencers to promote the business and stuff like that, and that worked because they had a bigger platform than my personal page, and that drove a lot of sales, to my website and stuff like that. And I also asked my friends, like, you literally cannot have shame. If you know that this is what you want to do and you want to make money from this, and you know that this way can help you, reach out to people to help you. I remember I reached out to people individually. This wasn't a broadcast message or anything. I asked people to post this on their stories, and it ended up on like over 250 people's stories. And so people came to the page because they were like, whoa, this is a lot of buzz. Like, everybody's story, they go and have this post, and they're like, I need to check this out. And I got a lot of sales from that, and I have to really thank my friends. And I also invested in brand ambassadors. So I had a lot of Polaroid brand ambassadors where I would give them cameras or film, and then I would keep them stocked. If they were a certain type of creative, I would like supply them with film or cameras to go on shoots and stuff like that. Or if they were influencers or lifestyle YouTube bloggers, I would supply them with all that stuff so that they could take this on vacation and make the most of it, and also advertise my business. And I really benefited from that. So yeah. And you also have to make sure that you create content, and you have to stay consistent with the content on social media, because that's where you're going to advertise your business. That's where people are going to see your business, learn about your business, engage with your business. You can't, because you don't have stocks, you're not putting out the content. You're going to have stock some other day. You don't want these people to lose interest in your business because you don't have stock right now. This is your time to keep them interested, so that when you have stock again, they will be ready to spend that money. They can be like, all right, they don't have stock right now, so I'm going to save. And when they do have stock, I'm ready to purchase. And I had a lot of people that did that with me, and I was very grateful because it helped me to turn over a lot faster. By the time I restocked, I was like selling out by weekend. And I was like, this is turning out to be really amazing. So after like 5 months, I ended up on Smile Jamaica, which I was really grateful for, in December. And I'll insert a picture somewhere on the screen. And it was really amazing. I'm not gonna lie. I was really shy and nervous about the interview, but I went on it. I know that I would have benefited a lot from it. And I know that Polaroids would have been really big around the Christmas period. That's the next thing. If you know that your business have a time of year where you're gonna excel, make sure you put the most in it for that time of year. Polaroids are something that people give as gifts or they want for like parties or events or outings and stuff like that. And Christmas was the perfect time for that. I capitalized on that and I went on Smile Jamaica. I brought my products and over 5,000 people, reached out to me or followed me on the business page. And I made like 100 orders that day. That skyrocketed my sales immensely. By the time it was January, I was not only burnt out, but I was so happy because I could literally take a break right now. Like I was working right around the clock. I wasn't sleeping because then you have the people that are gonna DM the page at 5 o'clock in the morning, and you also have the people that are gonna DM the page at 11 o'clock at night. And I know that this season I'm gonna do well, so I'm gonna stay in tune. And I was also the only one running it at that point until I got some help from my sister, which I was also really grateful for. So she was helping me to do the deliveries and stuff like that. And by the time the Christmas season was over, I made $1 million in profit. So yeah, I hope somebody watches this video and gets some encouragement or an idea and they act on it, because there is money to be made out there from social media. You don't have to be a big influencer or have this massive platform on any of the social media sites to make money. If it's an idea that is not only catering to a niche but is very unique and it's an idea that you believe in, once you invest in it, it will make you money. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed those tips, and I'm gonna try to be more consistent this week. I'm actually gonna get my hair done, so I'm gonna try to vlog that day, and then you guys will see it on the weekend. So yeah, thanks for listening to my little story on how I made $1 million from the Polaroid shop. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week.